Hi, folks. Once again, George Rodriguez here in front of the North Star Mall in San Antonio, Texas, the scene of a bloody murder on an execution-style murder on Saturday. This situation, my friends, this murder was one of 6 that occurred this past weekend. It was one of the bloodiest weekends that San Antonio has ever had in its history. And this, while at the same time, San Antonio leaders are proclaiming that the public safety plan that has been put together by a UTSA professor in conjunction with certain community leaders is working. This public safety plan, my friends, calls for the show of police at hotspots. But my friends, all it does is it spreads the crime to other communities. If the criminals are mobile, and if you have police at hotspots on the east side, on the south side, or on the west side of San Antonio, those criminals are going to go to the north side, like they have here. What we've got, my friends, is a continuation of a problem because the leadership of San Antonio, the community leaders, the leftist community leaders, the liberal politicians, they are following more of a Black Lives Matter social justice approach to things. And they are not punishing criminals. If you do not punish criminals, on the other hand, if you excuse crime, if you tolerate crime, doesn't matter how small, eventually you start having bigger, more crime. And that's exactly what is happening, not only here in San Antonio, but in communities across the country. This situation here in North Star Mall, my friends, is emblematic of what is happening throughout the city. People, what has happened when police cars show up at hotspots is that the crime goes elsewhere. It's like when you squeeze a balloon and the air goes to the other sides. It doesn't stay where you squeezed it unless, my friends, we punish crime and violence. It continues, it spreads. What we need, my friends, are 3 things. First of all, we need a DA that's going to punish criminals, that's going to prosecute criminals, instead of playing social justice. We need for the police to be turned loose. We need for the police to be seen as the guardians of law and order, rather than to be seen as bullies. We need, the third thing that we need, very importantly, is we need a news media, a local news media that will be honest in its reporting, that will be fair and balanced in its reporting, and that won't repeat leftist propaganda, which the leftist community groups are quick to give to them. Time and time again, you hear you have an organization calling a press conference, a leftist organization call a press conference, and the entire press shows up. On the other hand, you have a conservative organization hold a press conference, none of them show up. My friends, this situation that we've got with the public safety plan of San Antonio is a farce. The citizens of San Antonio need to speak up. They need to call the city council and the mayor.